Large employers in Brevard County have been preparing for the Affordable Care Act for quite some time. At Carroll Distributing in Viera, their plan was put into motion years ago. The beer distributor that employs 134 people had taken care of its own insurance needs until not too long ago.
The company was self-insured for a long time, and about 4 years ago, we elected to go fully insured. Due in part to the ACA, the vote coming. It hadn't been passed at that point, but we knew the legalities were going to be a little cumbersome, and to try and do that as a self-funded company we're not big enough for that, in my opinion. We would have had to have too many people to manage the laws. So we went to 4 years ago. We went to a fully funded program, fully insured, and it was still free for the employee and the family for a year, and then we gradually started increasing it, and today we're at a point where the employee pays just under 20% of our coverage.
According to Doherty, Carroll's employees seem to be getting a relative bargain.
Well, from what we're being told by our agent, we're extremely generous. Most companies are in a range where it's 50-50 employee and employer, or 60-40, and like I say, we're at 80-20, so it's good. As an employee, it's a great benefit, I can tell you that.
Having health insurance isn't always the most important thing to some employees, but it's something they need nonetheless.
Insurance is a weird one, because for some employees it's just a tremendous value. Like there's people in this building that have probably had literally $500,000 in the past 12 months in medical care, and you've got others who've been to the doctor none or once, or and so for some employees it's a huge benefit, and for some it's not. That's why it's a fine line as an employer to how much of your cost do you put there. Because there's a lot of people that would much rather have a raise and weaker insurance, but there's others that would be destitute if we'd done that. So but as a whole, nobody complains about the insurance.
James McGurk certainly understands the importance of the insurance his company offers. He has 3 children attending 3 different schools, and that generally leads to the same conclusion every fall.
I just missed 3 days of work. Last week, my youngest one had strep throat, and the company was fantastic. My kid's sick. They said, "Okay, go home." I have sick days to use it up, but got to the doctor, got the medicine. Day after that, she was back in school. This happens every year. As soon as they go back to school, they get in contact with other kids, and the germs spread. No hand sanitizer is going to stop that. It's coming.